When did you realize some people truly deserve a special place in hell? My son Leo was about to turn 7. Now, Leo is allergic to red dye, which makes finding a cool birthday cake a nightmare. So I decided to bake it myself. I'm not a baker. I had flour in my hair for 3 days straight. I watched hours of online tutorials just to make him the perfect blue Velociraptor cake times without times red dye. I spent an entire afternoon mixing colors to get the perfect shade of blue and used crushed cookies to look like dirt. When I finished, it was my masterpiece. I was so proud. The party was at an indoor trampoline park in one of those private party rooms. I placed the cake right in the center of the main table. It was the centerpiece. All the parents were there, including Brenda. Brenda is one of those moms who has times to be the best at everything. Last year, at the school bake sale, I brought brownies. She showed up with a 3-tier stand of cupcakes, each with a personalized topper for every kid in the class. She saw my cake and gave me that fake little smile. "You made this yourself? How rustic. You can really tell you put your heart into it." A little later, all the kids were on the trampolines. I ran out to the car to grab the juice boxes. I was gone for maybe 5 minutes. When I came back, Brenda rushed over with a face full of fake concern. "Oh my God, you won't believe what happened. The table moved, and the cake is completely ruined." I pushed past her, and there it was. My beautiful blue dinosaur cake, face down on the floor, a sugary disaster. I looked at my son Leo. His lips started trembling, and his eyes filled with tears. He was heartbroken. Before I could even comfort him, Brenda raised her voice loud enough for all the parents to hear. "Don't worry, everyone. I had a feeling something like this might happen, so I brought a backup." She pulled out a huge, professional-looking cake from a box she'd hidden under the table. It was a monument to red dye hash 5. My son couldn't even eat it. Knew times, she'd done it. I could feel it in my bones, but I had no proof. I looked at Leo, seconds away from breaking down. Then I looked at Brenda, soaking up praise from the other parents for saving the day. What Brenda didn't know was that my husband had insisted on setting up our tiny vlogging camera on the gift table to capture the kids' reactions during the birthday song. It was small, disguised as a power bank, with a wide-angle lens. It would have caught the entire cake table. I walked over to the big TV they use for party slideshows. Calmly, I took out the memory card and plugged it into the TV's USB port. I smiled at the parents. "You know what? While we wait for the new cake, why don't we watch some of the fun footage we've recorded so far?" Everyone gathered around, expecting cute clips of the kids jumping around. I fiddled with the remote for a bit, building the suspense, then hit play. The first clip showed laughing kids. The second showed the empty party room. Then Brenda walked in, looked left, looked right, went straight to the cake table, picked up my beautiful homemade cake, and dropped it face down on the floor. She even nudged it with her foot before walking away. The room went completely silent. The only sound was the faint bounce of kids in the background of the video. Brenda's face went from pale to a shade of red I'd never seen before. No one said a word. Every parent just stared at her, mouths open. She grabbed her daughter, mumbled something about a dentist appointment she'd forgotten, and practically ran out of the building. The trampoline park manager came over to apologize.